What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires, and we have some major Fantastic Four news. Not only do we have an update for when the trailer is dropping, and it is before the Super Bowl, but we also know that they showed a test screening for the Fantastic Four, well, at least some of it. We're going to talk about the test screening, we're going to talk about when the trailer's actually dropping. It is all happening and right around the corner next week. Quickly though, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below. That supports the channel, also enters you for the giveaways. Stick around at the end of the video, we get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so for months we've been speculating that Disney and Marvel would try to recreate the magic of the Deadpool trailer by releasing the Fantastic Four trailer at the Super Bowl, and real recently, just like days ago, Deadline revealed that Marvel's going to drop two trailers. We speculated that was Fantastic Four and Captain America. Looks like it's Captain America and Thunderbolts at the Super Bowl though, because we now know that the Fantastic Four trailer is going to drop this Tuesday, February 4th. Obviously, F for February on the 4th, F4 for Fantastic Four, the F4. And it makes a lot of sense, and of course, we'll do a full breakdown here at the channel of the Easter eggs in the entire trailer. I'm assuming it's going to be much different than the promo footage that leaked out at San Diego Comic-Con, and only because Marvel Studios and co know that that footage has been circulated. Also expecting them to reveal Galactus because they're not sandbagging the villains anymore. They've gone about presenting them up front as part of the marketing like Red Hulk and Captain America Brave New World, and they were willing to show a quick shot of Galactus at SDCC and D23. Now, even more interesting than that, Marvel apparently feels comfortable enough with the Fantastic Four, like they did for Deadpool and Wolverine, to show a test screening of sorts to a very small amount of press for the film. We know this happened, and while they are not allowed to talk about it at all as far as details, we're hearing that the reactions to the footage were overwhelmingly positive. So that is actually a good sign. It's also a good sign that Marvel Studios is comfortable enough in the footage to present it to a small group of people. Now, these are not the sort of test screenings that the reactions were coming out for Captain America Brave New World. Those were actually external test screenings for internal review. These are different. These are for a small amount of press to get a feel and look of the project and, you know, express some interest in it to sort of drum up the early hype. However, you know how these things go. There is a little chatter here and there, and I'm assuming some of the details of this may surface. Regardless, it doesn't matter because a lot of that stuff will be revealed in scenes in the trailer in just days from now, so that's why that test screening is a little safer too, because we're about to see some of that exact same stuff that they might talk about if they saw the first, say, 25 or 30 minutes of the film like they did for Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, in turn, if they're dropping the Fantastic Four trailer on Tuesday, and because Deadline confirmed Marvel Studios will premiere 2 of the 3 films that they've got coming out in 2025, that assures us that a Captain America and a Thunderbolts trailer happened to be coming at the Super Bowl on Sunday. Now, as far as some light speculation about what to expect from the Fantastic Four trailer, and only because Marvel has been doing some pretty long cuts with teaser trailers and trailers they've been releasing recently, I do expect them to reveal Galactus, probably Shakman, Silver Surfer, maybe some of the other villains as too. Give us a really good look at the film. But I also expect them to do what they've done with Captain America, and whatever footage we get in this first one will most just likely be recycled over and over again before the movie comes out. I'm totally okay with that. I prefer to see as less as possible. But if you're out there hoping that we get some glimpse at Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom, or that they're going to reveal the bigger plan for what's going on with the Multiverse Saga and how this pushes Doomsday forward, I would not anticipate seeing any of that. Some of the earlier reactions to what people have seen of this film already, and this is coming from official sources, not just randos on the internet posting to 4chan and Reddit, is that we should sort of expect a Space Odyssey style film, and even real recently the actress playing Shakman kind of confirmed that in some of her quotes, that a huge part of this takes them through exploring their part of space, which would be within their multiverse. It makes it sound a lot more like, say, a Guardians of the Galaxy movie than some sort of noir retro futuristic film that, well, we've seen parts of that already. A lot of that SDCC footage really made it look like live action Jetsons. I'm not disparaging it at all. I think that's totally cool. I actually dig that vibe. But what I'm saying is that it sort of made it feel like it was grounded and on their Earth in whatever timeline. And really, the Fantastic Four have always been adventurers, space adventurers at that. So them going on a space odyssey or exploring their cosmos again in their timeline is not a surprise at all. And remember, Franklin Richards is already confirmed for this film. That's the part of the First Steps part of the title. Instead of just First Steps on the Moon, it's also First Steps for Franklin Richards, who's going to play a huge part in the Multiverse Saga. In the comic storyline, he's from the Negative Zone. And it sort of makes me feel like with the reports of Annihilus on the horizon as the villain for Nova, and now we've heard it from industry insider Daniel RPK that he may be sticking around past Nova for maybe say a Fantastic Four 2, I think it makes sense for them to really do not just a lot of say space exploration, but things like the Negative Zone and other realms. That's what might end up leading to them discovering multiverse time travel, that or the Council of Reeds, something else I do not expect them to reveal in the very first trailer. Now, one other thing I'm going to say about the trailer before I let you go, because I think it's important, is there have been several sort of points of contention for almost every Marvel movie going on years now. Even people were trying to drum it up for Deadpool and Wolverine as if there was this rift between Ryan Reynolds and the studio over censorship that just didn't exist. And in the case of Captain America Brave New World, even The Hollywood Reporter ran an article this morning with a headline that Captain America Brave New World can't escape what's going on with the culture wars. I refuse to let the vibes get down, and look, people are going to always hate on stuff. What happened with James Gunn's Superman here real recently, where people were trying to say he just copied what he did with Adam Warlock, when if you watched any YouTube video back when Guardians 3 came out, we all pointed to Adam Warlock flying and said, look, that's what Superman's going to look like. I guarantee you he's testing that footage, and people were upset because he looked a little weird in a wide-angle lens. People are going to be upset at anything and everything, and so because it's a Marvel movie, and really for every Marvel movie coming out now, it's sort of got to live in this place where people will just hate on Marvel movies so it doesn't get a fair crack anyway. And if this thing is any sort of harbinger for the movie to come, and it's outside of the regular styling that you'd expect, I don't know, something that comes off more art house like the Eternals or a different sort of vibe and feel, people are just going to bash on it. And I refuse to let any of the negative discourse, at least for myself, influence my opinion and open mind about these films. For instance, I'm really hyped for Captain America Brave New World. I kind of don't see how you can't be, and if it's not good, it's not good, but I'm not walking into it letting any of the buzz that's been surrounding this movie sort of get me down. And I feel like the Fantastic Four is not going to be able to escape that, on top of the added pressure that it is going head-to-head with James Gunn's Superman. I think even more interesting than that, if they were willing to spend this kind of money on the marketing for Captain America Brave New World, and they know this is coming out just a week after James Gunn's Superman, I can't imagine what the ad spend is going to look like for the Fantastic Four. Probably going to be everywhere, all the time, leading up to it. Everything always. You guys get it. But let me know your thoughts down below. Quickly, the giveaway stuff. Still giving away PS5s. We have a ton of them this year. Super simple to be entered to win. Hit the sub button, leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, the same way we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you liked today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. Find me on every other platform with original music, All Fires. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.